podcast. This is Court.
And this is Ashley, and we are coming at you live from Boston for the annual holiday gift guide.
The third annual holiday gift guide.
I can't believe we've done this 3 years in a row.
Right? I feel so seasoned.
Yes, absolutely. We're vets here. Also, it's interesting to see what continues to make the list year after year.
I know. And honestly, it's so hard when creating a holiday gift guide to choose something that is unique, but is also something that's essential and timeless in somebody's life. So I'm pretty proud of us. I feel like year after year, not to toot our own horn or pat ourselves on the back, but we kind of kill it.
We do kill it. I'm excited. So if you were around last year, we did create a like to know it where you could shop everything on the links. We will do something similar this year. So don't worry about ferociously writing all these down as we go through it. We'll link out to everything and probably a couple more things that we find over the next few weeks. If you're listening to this on drop day, this episode is dropping on Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving. I honestly hope you're not listening on Thanksgiving, but we wanted to do that so that it comes out on Black Friday and before Cyber Monday. So hopefully you got this in time to shop the sales before those. I love to do as much holiday shopping on that weekend as possible just to get it out of the way. So it's just gift giving season can really become overwhelming.
Yeah.
I've had my holiday gift guide list Excel going since September.
How's it going?
I actually have a couple things on there for some people, but like not nearly where it should be.
I know.
So maybe that's what I'll do on vacation, like a little bit when I'm sitting on the beach. Oh my God. Okay. So can we catch up a little bit?
Yeah.
So as we're recording this, I'm leaving for Miami tomorrow for a full week. I'm so excited. It's the longest trip I think Joe and I have ever done, like for a full week. Usually it's about a little less than a week or so.
Yeah.
So I'm like, one thing about me is I get really stressed about packing. I hate packing. It's my least favorite thing. I will know I've made it in life when I have somebody to pack for me because it is my least favorite activity. I get so overwhelmed and so stressed trying to plan all of the outfits and make sure I don't overpack, but I'm not underpacked. There's nothing worse than when you're on vacation and you're like, I literally don't have anything to wear.
Yeah. And especially I have found myself over the years in situations where I have everything that I don't need. It's like I didn't include that one dress or that one coat or the one shoes that it's like, damn, I really wish I had that right now.
Totally. So anyways, in the process of doing this, I obviously list out our itinerary. So I'm going over it with Joe. I'm like, okay, Monday, beach cover up, bathing suit, dinner. Tuesday, beach cover up, bathing suit, dinner. I'm like, okay, but like Wednesday, beach cover. Literally, I don't even need clothes. We're doing nothing this trip.
Yeah.
So also, we're meeting Court and Matt down there like halfway through, and then we're going to spend some time in Miami and Fort Lauderdale with you guys. But even like staying with your family, it's going to be super chill.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling better about it, but all to say, I'm going to have a lot of like rest and relaxation time because we're planning to do nothing but
so
chill
fun.
on the beach, pool. That's literally it. So it kind of helps with the packing.
Yeah.
And then to bring it full circle, I'm going to have a lot of spare time and there's only so much I can read for.
Yeah.
So I'll definitely be finishing our YCDB book club episode probably within the first like 3 days of being there. And then I can work on my holiday gift guide. So I'm feeling pretty good about that.
So good. I started the book last night.
What did you think?
I'm 2 chapters in.
Okay.
So I watched the first season of Tell Me Lies probably over a year ago at this point. So to me, it's really fun to like know what the characters look like.
Yeah,
and
that's so true.
Compare the writing to watching it.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this book is just season 1 of the show or how it really goes down, but I'm really enjoying her writing style as of now.
Right?
Yeah.
She has like
it's
an
so
easy, like it's easy to read. She's like the perfect amount of descriptive, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only like 6% in, like very early on, but it's been like a fun read so far.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. And I also like the context that I have from watching the show, but also it's not like I was obsessed with it and I watched it recently, so it's not like I'm being disappointed by one or the other, you know?
Totally.
So, yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far.
Okay. Yay, so fun.
I know.
I'm actually so excited to book club.
I know.
It'll be fun.
So, per usual, we've segmented the gift guide into the different people, archetypes, characters in our lives. So, our categories of today's gift guide: for your bestie, for the homebody in your life, for the wellness obsessed, for the bother, so the girls doing all the things, for the boyfriend or significant other, and the last one is for the ski bunny in your life.
Because a personality trait of us, now that Courtney's officially a ski bunny, is that we are ski bunnies. We've been sending reels to each other. Honestly, Courtney more than I. Like, this is going to be us. I was like, okay, yes, Miss Skier.
I'm just so excited that I'm no longer a beginner.
Yeah, totally.
So
you
fun.
can go into the season feeling confident.
Exactly.
And, like, enjoy the fun of it instead of being like, like, I'm kind of nervous.
Exactly.
You know exactly what to expect.
Exactly. So, a very exciting season upon us.
Yes.
For the first category, for your bestie, the number one thing that we need to recommend to honestly anybody, the bestie being your true best friend, your mom, your cousin, your significant other. This is the catch-all.
Yes.
The Boston Ballet.
Guys, we've said it a million times before and we'll say it again. The Boston Ballet is such a thoughtful gift that you are guaranteed to have such a wonderful evening. My work wife actually texted me this past week and was like, oh my goodness, have you been to the Nutcracker this year yet? And I was like, I don't think it comes out for another couple of weeks, but I would so recommend it. She just got tickets for her and her mom. She was like, I don't know, like, if she'll enjoy it. And I was like, I promise you, whether people like the ballet or not, it is such a fun seasonal activity.
Yes.
And you can make a whole night around it. Every time I've gone, we usually hit Yvonne's before. It's easy to get a reservation because you have to go to dinner a little bit early in order to make the show.
Yeah.
Which takes the stress out of finding a reservation. It's moody. If you haven't been to Yvonne's in the wintertime, they deck it out in holiday.
It's
and
so
most
cute.
People there around you that are having dinner are also going to the ballet.
Yeah, so everyone's dressed to the nines.
So
They're
cute.
in like gowns or tuxes. It's just so fun.
And it's a reason to dress up. But the great thing about the Boston Ballet is you can also show up in jeans and sneakers. Like, you could make it a cozy, comfy night, or you can have a reason to dress up. And it is just the epitome of holiday cheer.
It is. It really is. We have been so excited for the dancing bear.
Like, I can't wait. And I kind of forgot about the little rat, too.
I know.
The rat doesn't get enough credit. So, yeah, really can't recommend it enough. We do have a discount code. You can use YCDB 45.
So the opening night is actually tomorrow, Friday the 29th, and it runs through December 29th. So you have all the time in the world to pick a date that works for you and grab your tickets using our discount code.
I also think this is a fun gift for your Sagittarius friends. Like, I feel like having a birthday around the holidays is kind of difficult.
Yeah.
You never, I don't know. Do you do something? Everybody's busy. Like, booking a night with like a December birthday gal and like being like, oh, I got us tickets to the ballet, and like you grabbed dinner before. So cute, so fun. You really can't go wrong.
I love it. So good.
Also, I feel like the Boston Ballet is becoming like a core pillar of You Can Do Both. The amount of people that reach out and like ask about the Boston Ballet, I'm like, wait, I love that we're associated with the Boston Ballet.
I know.
It makes me feel, it's my dream, really.
Truly. So good.
Okay, the next one is anything homemade gifts. I feel like we spend so much money around the holidays. Everything's overdone. It's so difficult to find a thoughtful gift that encapsulates everything that you want to give this person. And I think we're sleeping on homemade gifts. So now that I'm in my sourdough era, I would love to gift like a little loaf of sourdough to everybody in my life, especially like how thoughtful for the people that you don't necessarily need to like add to your gift list. Like, they don't need a gift necessarily, but like to show, I know a ton of people like bake cookies and give that. Like, that is so sweet and thoughtful with like a little holiday card. It's the cutest thing ever.
Guys, my old coworker who we have not been working together for the past 2 years, still sends me custom holiday cookies. She does, I think, 5 or 6 different flavors. She's got the peanut butter cookie with the chocolate kiss inside of it. She's got the sugar cookie. She's got the gingerbread man. And to top it all off, she creates these like little tins with all these different cookies separated by tissue paper for each style of cookie. She tops it with a beautifully decorated sugar cookie with your name on it.
That... Well done.
No, Kim is insane, and she sends this to her coworkers, her friends across state.
She lives in Texas.
She lives in Austin, Texas.
She's fully shipping this to court.
Shipping this every single year along with her holiday card. It's like, if that doesn't share holiday cheer and thoughtfulness and bestiness, I don't know what does.
Yeah, that is so sweet and so thoughtful. And see, like, you look forward to that every year.
Single year.
Like, and
I'm
every
like, oh
year
God.
you get it, I'm sure you're like, oh my God, like, she did it again. Like, this girl's amazing.
Exactly. I mean, I guess moral of the story for the bestie is I feel like everyone knows that everyone has so much to buy for. You don't want the category of bestie to be like stressful or super expensive. So do what you can, and the thoughtful department helps you kind of give a really great gift without spending hundreds of dollars on somebody else.
Totally. Also, on that same note, it's not too late. You guys can establish a secret Santa. Mm-hmm. I feel like this kind of takes the stress out of like, send it in your group chat. There's generators online where you can just you enter the names in the emails, and then everybody gets someone. And I do this with my friend group from home every year. It keeps us together. Like, it's so cute, so thoughtful, so easy. You can set like a budget of $25, like, but it still incorporates holiday cheer into your friend group. So that's another good thing for the bestie.
Yeah, we do that in like Matt's family and my family too.
I love
like
that.
With all the cousins and everything. So you're not purchasing a gift for every single person.
Because that would just be
impossible. Truly impossible.
Yeah. Some other homemade gifts just to round us out there is knitting. Like, in my dream life, I would have knitted everybody like mittens or a scarf. I am a slow knitter, and there's just not enough time in the world. But if that is like your primary hobby, I think you win Christmas.
Yeah.
If you are gifting a homemade like scarf or mittens, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Obsessed.
And you know what that reminds me of? Custom ornaments.
Yes.
I get for literally any couple in my life, any friend. One of my friends got a puppy last year, so I got her an ornament with her puppy on it.
So cute.
You can really get them anywhere. Like, I'm sure Etsy has some really cute options of like choosing a design and then choosing what to write on it. But I always purchase mine from Vistaprint because you can put a literal photo on it, like of exactly what you want. Cute. And then you can put like Merry Christmas or Happy Holidays or whatever you want to say. But it's so cheap and it's so thoughtful, and it's something that whoever you give it to is going to have forever.
Yeah. And I think as we're getting older, I've personally come to really appreciate ornaments.
Yeah, I know.
Joe and I have barely any ornaments, and we don't just want to go out and buy a bunch of like in bulk. We have the base ones to like add as the filler to the tree, but it's kind of fun to we do a ornament swap, just us two every year. But then like Court gives us some. Every time we travel, we like to pick up an ornament, and it's really fun to build out your tree.
Yeah.
So like gifting a cute ornament from like maybe the city you live in, or I don't know, a place you guys traveled to together, or even a photo, like Court is saying, like, so thoughtful, so sweet. And at this age, I feel like it's fun to start collecting ornaments.
I know. It tells a story.
It does.
Like, how fun. It's like somebody's looking at your tree, and each ornament has like a little backstory to it.
Every year on Thanksgiving, so we spend Thanksgiving at Joe's family, and the last day we put up the tree together, and they do that. So every single ornament symbolizes something in their life, and like they retell the stories, and we pull out the picture book, and it's so cute, and it never gets old.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I can't wait to do that.
Right? Yes, so good.
So cute.
So good. Something for your bestie that's also an activity is if you live in Boston, and there's also some of these stores in other cities too, but specifically in Boston, Ashley and I walked by a Little Words Project store in Seaport yesterday. And if you're unfamiliar with the brand, it's so cute. It's basically beaded bracelets that have words on them. You can have up to, I think, 13 characters of letters, but you can either buy a bracelet that has a word on it that means something to you or who you're gifting, or you can create something custom. So Ashley and I actually have, like, you can do both bracelets. I got Ashley a bloom, which was her word of the year because it made me think of her when I saw it. And they have now bead bars in their retail stores. So you can actually go with a friend and make something meaningful together. Super inexpensive. Like, each bracelet, I think, is around $25. And just another cute activity to do with somebody that's really thoughtful.
Yeah, and I think they're just so fun, like easy stackable bracelets. Like, I love this one. I haven't taken it off since you got it for me, and it has like little gold detailing that ties in my gold bracelets. Like, so cute.
So cute. Love. So one thing about me and what I'm looking for in a gift this year, whether it be from my bestie or not, is accessories. Like, I feel like accessories, including purses, watches, jewelry, is something that people don't often buy for themselves. I think when you think of gifts, jewelry is an obvious one that comes to mind, but any sort of accessory like a belt or a purse, I think, is something that people don't necessarily look for, but when they receive it, it's like, oh my God, I actually needed a little gold watch to put on with things, or cute earrings or what have you. And I think a place to find really cool versions of this is Etsy.
Etsy for anything. Like, that is my favorite place to shop for the holidays.
Yeah, and I've started to kind of browse on Etsy and save things on Etsy recently, and so now I'm getting targeted Etsy ads on Instagram, and everything that pops up I want to purchase for myself. So I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of shopping this year on Etsy. So definitely look there, specifically for like dainty jewelry and watches. I want like a really timeless looking watch that I can wear instead of this damn Whoop that's currently charging on my body.
On top.
No, literally. But when I don't have this Whoop on, I'm like, this hand is so bare. It needs something timeless and beautiful. So that, and then something else that you can get from Etsy is custom stationery. So random, but when Matt and I got engaged, a friend of mine sent us these like cards, these postcards that say Courtney and Matthew up top. And I really haven't found a time to use them just yet, but I think it's so damn cute, like to have something that says from the desk of Ashley Paul or from Courtney and Matthew. I'm a big like letter writing person. Like, I love to write cards for the people in my life. And so if you are someone who kind of expresses their love and appreciation for people through handwritten notes, I think that is such a cute gift to give somebody that is like that in your life. Also something that I wouldn't buy for myself, but now that I have it, it's so nice and so thoughtful.
So thoughtful. Anything customized, I think, is a win for the holiday season. Literally anything that you got to design because nobody else has it.
Yeah.
And it shows that you went the extra mile. Like, those things take more time to come in. Like, you can clearly see somebody was really thinking of you.
Yeah.
Our next category, arguably my favorite, is for the homebody. I really resonate with this. I would love every single thing on this list. So, Joe, I hope you're listening. First one is Quince bedding. So if you guys haven't heard of Quince, they are a sponsor for a lot of podcasts. I always hear them. So I think The Toast has a discount code. Like, probably any of just Google it and you can probably also get an additional discount code. But they always say they like cut out the middleman. So it's like luxury items, but for cheaper because they're going straight to the distributor or whatever. And I've heard their bedding is really nice. I think bedding for like a couple in your life, or like I'm thinking of Morgan and her boyfriend, Morgan and George, like they would appreciate bedding. Yeah. I love Joe and I love bedding. A new sheet set, you really can't go wrong because nobody ever is like, oh yeah, let me spend $100+ on new bedding for yourself. There's so many other things to buy, but like getting new bedding is just so luxe.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've heard great things from that brand.
This is reminding me of the Christmas sheets that I bought. I think patterned sheets are just in right now. Like over the summer, people have these dainty floral sheets, and over the winter, people have mini skier sheets or something festive. And I bought sheets that I think are the cutest thing ever from Crate & Barrel last year that have little skiers on them. And hate to admit it, but they're the most uncomfortable damn sheets ever. And I'm like, but they're so cute. And I put them on the bed, and Matt's like, why the hell did we spend money on these?
Yeah.
But festive sheets are always fun too. Like maybe not to gift somebody, but to buy for yourself, I feel like elevates the whole festiveness in your apartment, and it just like makes me feel good and makes me so excited to go to bed every night, especially in the month of December.
Yeah. And I think there's definitely a crossover. Like you can find high quality bedding that is still festive. So yeah, I can't recommend enough like investing in your sheets.
Yeah.
Like along with bedding, like cute little decorative pillows. Like those are also things that nobody buys for themselves. At the Snowport yesterday, they had the cutest little needlepoint pillows.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah. What did it say? Opera ski on it?
Opera ski. There was one with like a little skier, another one with a Christmas tree. So cute.
Adorable. Next on the homebody list is Caraway pots and pans. I don't own these yet, but also something very high on my list. Like, I think that's what signifies adulting is investing in your cookware. And Caraway is like one of the most highly recommended brand of pots and pans simply because it's non-toxic, non-stick, really all the things. So high on the list. And you also have Caraway, correct?
Yeah.
Can you speak to that?
Yep. Last Black Friday, Joe and I ordered the full set of Caraway pots and pans. We got them in like kind of the color of my sweater. It's like a cream. Best investment ever. They come with these organizational things for your counter. So like all the pots have a place to go. There's another slip where you can easily put the lids and then you can hang them. So great for storage. You honestly probably don't need the
full set.
Yeah, like I think we got like the 7-piece set. I guess we do use all of it, but you can even do like a smaller set. I use the Dutch oven for all of my sourdough baking. It's amazing and it's non-toxic and it's so easy to clean. Like you literally run it underwater, do one sweep with a sponge and it's clean. It's quite amazing.
I love it.
And yeah, they'll last forever. On the same note, so Caraway's a great brand, but I think there's another one that's called like the everyday pot or something. If you Google that, you'll see it. It's like a single pot, but people love that as well. And then on the same list, this was on my Christmas list from last year. I was telling Courtney about it yesterday. Le Creuset, or no, it might be Stop.
No, I think it is Le Creuset.
Anyways, there's this Dutch oven. You can get it on Williams-Sonoma, and it is a Dutch oven. It comes in different sizes, and it's a tomato. Now that I'm also baking bread, like I fear I need this. And if I don't get it this year, I will shed a tear and then I will purchase it for myself. It is so cute.
Wait, let me see. I'm looking it up right now.
Okay.
Yeah. No, it's Staub.
Staub. Okay. Yeah, so it's a Staub. Look up Staub tomato Dutch oven so you guys can see it. It's so cute.
They have mini ones.
They do have mini ones. But like what would I
don't
put
know.
in the mini one?
I don't know.
I could bake like mini. Wait, show it to me again. Let me see it again. Like that's the cutest thing you've ever seen. I would keep it on my stovetop. Oh my God, another thing that just came to mind. I think a tea kettle. There's another brand that's out there. I found one on Facebook Marketplace and I was like battling with the girl and she was just like really bad with responding. But personally, I need a tea kettle and you can get really cute ones that are nice and that would look really nice in someone's kitchen. So if you know anyone that's a tea drinker, but even if they just are anywhere in the kitchen, like it's always nice to have a way to brew hot water.
Yeah. I have the Fellow one. It's really, really, really nice. It's electric. It literally gets hot so quick. And then you can set a temperature that you want the water to stay at.
So nice.
For however long. So it's a really nice addition to my kitchen.
Love that.
Next on the list is a recipe book cookbooks for one are great gifts, but I think recipe ones is a way to make it a bit more thoughtful. If you gave it to someone that enjoys cooking so that they can write all of their favorite recipes that they've explored via Pinterest, etc., and specifically to give it to someone with one of your favorite recipes already written down in it with a thoughtful note to kind of kickstart the ideation and the using of it. Just another way to kick it up a notch.
I bet Etsy would have cool ones that you could customize too.
I agree.
So cute. I love that idea. Sticking to the kitchen theme, we were in Snowport yesterday, and there was this little pop-up shop that had the cutest aprons. There was one with like little tomato cans and tomato paste, and it said like Bella on it. It was pink. And then you could get the matching, what were they calling it? A tea towel?
Yeah.
The little decorative towels that you would keep in your kitchen. It was so cute. Anyone who loves to cook, I had Courtney take a picture so she could send it to Joe because I want it. But honestly, it doesn't even need to be that one. But like, I love aprons. I feel like you can't have enough aprons. I have 2. I want 18. I want to have a different personality every time I'm in the kitchen. So anyone in your life that cooks, I had some girl DM the podcast Instagram the other day and was like, I love that you wear an apron when like you're just chefing up little meals. Like, it's so cute. You're inspiring me. Like, it's just a way to have more fun in the kitchen. Yeah. So anyone that you know that loves to cook, I think this is such a cute, thoughtful gift. Court got me the Kenzie Elizabeth like breadwinning housewife one, and I do feel like a breadwinning housewife every time I wear it.
So cute. It basically romanticizes your everyday activity.
Yeah, I feel so cute. Next one on the list is probably one of the best. It's a Kindle. If anyone in your life still does not have a Kindle, like, you need to get them a Kindle. I just think this is a winner of a gift. Even if they go on vacation once a year, like, they're gonna pack their Kindle and they're gonna read it. Like, it's so nice. And once people are on the Kindle train, they'll just say thank you so much. Like, this is the best gift you've ever given me.
Yeah, and I can attest. I got my Kindle last Christmas. I've probably only read 4 books since then, but I'm obsessed with it. Like, it definitely has helped me read a lot more because your girl did not read 4 books last year.
Yeah.
Brunch slippers are next. I know everybody's on the UGG train and has been on the UGG train, but I do think that there are other brands that exist outside of UGG that are better for the in-home wear.
Totally.
And Brunch, if you are unfamiliar, is a brand that creates like luxury hotel inspired slippers. So they're around like $100, maybe $150 price point, which is luxurious, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about them, and they look super sleek. They have a lot of ones that are geared towards men, but also women and unisex. And I think if you're looking for something a little bit different and more elevated, definitely check out that brand. I'm
going to check those out. I love a good slipper. Someone in my life usually always gets me a pair of slippers every holiday season, and I love them because, guys, we need to start throwing away like crappy slippers.
I
like,
know.
You really shouldn't have them for more than a year. I mean, depending on how well they hold up, but I feel like they get really crusty.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, it's good to get something new and out with the old, in with the new. And slippers are just always appreciated. Like, it's chilly, it's cold. Like, everybody loves a good slipper.
100%.
Next one is a Lunia lounge set. So we've talked about Lunia before. Court and I both have the sleep mask. Even before we got those sleep masks, I have had a Lunia sleep mask since I was interning, like back in college. They just have the coat. They have these washable silk robes that are really nice. Their material is so buttery soft, and it's very luxe. Like, they're definitely a little expensive, but really nice. As soon as somebody touches what you get them, they're gonna be like, oh my god, this is so dreamy.
Yeah.
So I think that's great for the homebody in your life.
On a similar note, holiday PJs.
Can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. I just bought my mom and I a matching pair of Skims pink gingerbread PJs.
So cute.
But you don't need to get Skims. I mean, I am a huge fan of Gap and their PJs and anything festive to just celebrate with your family, like on Christmas or at any kind of festive gathering. You just need a good pair of holiday PJs. Like when we had a little Christmas party last year, the theme was holiday PJs. So I love to get a different one every season, a new one to get excited about every season.
So cute. I'm going to go and get Joe and I a pair so we can be matching for your holiday party.
Love.
So excited. All right, the next one is a puzzle board. So Joe's mom got this for us, I think last year, and it is so game changing. If anyone in your life puzzles, like, this is so nice. It's pretty slim. Like, you can easily, we store it behind our headboard, so like in the off season it's so easy. Even though it looks big, like, it's pretty thin, you can slip it behind anywhere. It spins around. It has like little drawers where you can put the puzzle. If you're having people over, the worst thing about starting a puzzle is you're like, oh, do I want to give up this table space for the next 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Maybe even a month if you just like casually puzzle. This one is a board, so you can pick it up and move it if you have people over. Again, it spins. Like, it's so nice. Get that paired with like there's a couple different great puzzle brands. Is it the New York Times? I keep forgetting.
Yeah, the New York Times.
The New York Times puzzles I personally love. In Snowport, they have like a whole puzzle section. I have a friend that is a huge puzzler, and when she finishes them, like, she'll frame them, and it honestly looks like such cool art. Like, if you have 2 of them next to each other, or it's like a theme throughout your house, it's like so cool. Like, it's just giving cool girl energy.
It is.
So like, a cute puzzle with a puzzle board is such a thoughtful gift.
Yeah, I love it. Piecework is a really great puzzle brand that it's obviously not New York Times covers, but it's the same essence of, wow, I'd want to put that on my wall. So definitely check there. And they range from like, I don't know, 20 something dollars to $50. So once again, pretty accessible.
Cute.
And then last of the homebody section is my overpriced blanket that I told you about a couple of episodes ago, but is actually probably one of the best things that I've bought all year. The brand is called Lola Blankets. You might have seen it on Instagram as of recent. I really don't know where the brand came from, but within the past month, I feel like every influencer owns one. And it is just the softest, also textured blanket that feels weighted but is not a weighted blanket. So I'm sure they're going to have a lot of sales around the holidays, but it's a type of blanket that you actually want displayed in your home and like draped over your couch because it's so high quality and luxe. So definitely look into that if you have. I was thinking about it for my mom because she's such a cuddler on the couch watching Netflix kind of gal, but anyone in your life that would appreciate a nice blanket.
Yeah. We are so overdue for new blankets, but I never know where to get them.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, where do I want to invest in like a nice blanket? So that's a good rec.
Yeah.
That closes out our homebody section. The next section, I feel like this is, my section was like homebody section. I feel like this section is more you.
Yeah.
It is the wellness obsessed. So our first on this list is, if you listen to, I think it was last episode, we had McKenna on the podcast. She is the founder of C of E, and if you haven't yet purchased a C of E workout set, this is your gift this year. It's sustainable athleisure. It is truly buttery soft. You can do like the biker shorts and the sports bra. They have the long, kind of like yoga pants style with the sports bra. They have leggings. They have a bunch of stuff. Go on the website, check it out. The Margot Oshry collection is probably still up as well. Insider information, I think they might have another color coming out, so stay tuned. I'm getting this for some people in my life for sure, and yeah, it's such a like cute set. Any girl in your life will love it.
Next, for the bougie wellness obsessed person in your life, you cannot go wrong with a facial, a massage, a Glow Bar membership, something that I personally really want to try is the Tox. I don't know if you've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
I think it started in New York. They just opened one on Newbury Street, and it's lymphatic drainage massages, and apparently they are truly game-changing. Like, it feels like you lost 10 pounds by the time that you walk out, and you don't realize how much fluid your body is retaining. And so any of these services, any of these treatments would be absolutely amazing. Like, I'd probably cry if I got a gift certificate to any of these places. But as you all know, we are partners of Glow Bar, and we are huge fans. And so we still have a discount code that you can potentially use on your first facial, or maybe gifting it to somebody else, because their whole membership situation is typically $60 a month. But you can also gift your facial of the month to somebody else in your life. So I think that's also a cool way of kind of being thoughtful and maybe not spending too much money on somebody. we have a code for you called YCDB 15 that gets you $15 off your first facial. So definitely check it out.
I think any wellness service gift certificate is just so nice because when they open it, they're going to be like, wow, I'm excited. But then when they actually use it, it's like another form of excitement, like when they actually go the day of. So I love that. I mean, people don't treat themselves as nearly as much as they should. So you really can't go wrong with any of these.
No.
Oh my God, if I got a massage gift certificate, like that's so nice.
Yeah, my dad gets me and my mom massages every year, and it's the best thing ever.
I love that. All right, next one is bala bangles. If you have a wellness girly in your life and they don't already have bala bangles, like these are the weights, like you should get them. I feel like hot girl walks, running errands, going to the grocery store. I have workout weights from like high school that are so freaking shitty. I just never think to actually purchase a pair myself, but like if I was gifted them, like I would wear them all the time. Like it's just such a fun way, and if it's for a wellness girly, like she's gonna use them and she's gonna love them.
100%. On that same note, Stacked, STAKT, is a pretty pop-in brand right now for yoga mats that instead of rolling them up, people can stack them up to store, but they can also use it as like a Pilates or yoga block for underneath your back or elevated movements. And I've just heard really amazing things about the brand. So another thing that I think maybe people wouldn't purchase for themselves if they already have a yoga mat, but they would really appreciate if they received.
New workout sneakers. This is definitely on my list this year when my family asks what I want for Christmas. I am in desperate need of new workout sneakers, and I just came to the realization this year after running that you're actually supposed to get rid of your sneakers and get new ones because they don't support your foot like they should. For running, you can only put on like X amount of miles, and they told me I would just in my training for the half marathon, which was like 2 months, I would already need a new pair of sneakers because you go through them quickly. Now, if you are working out at the gym, they can last longer, but the sneakers I have, like I probably have 3 or 4 pairs of sneakers. They are beaten.
Yeah.
Like I'm so overdue, and I'm gonna get rid of all of them, and I would love to replace them with one nice pair. Brands that I love are Hoka and On Cloud. Those are just the two that I personally gravitate towards. Hoka is definitely more of the fun, like running hot girl walk moment, and On Cloud I prefer for like a workout in the gym.
Yep.
On a similar running sneaker or workout sneaker vibe, Alina Soul running belt. So if you've seen me post about my running journey or running the half marathon, I wore this Alina Soul running belt. I honestly, like I'll be bringing it to Miami as well. I love it in an airport. I love it when I'm running errands and I don't want to bring a purse. It's like tight to your body. First of all, it like sucks you in. Like I feel pretty. It feels like a waist trainer or something, but it just like very tightly fits over your leggings or shorts. And then there's different compartments, and it's not bulky like a running belt. And you can use it for travel, like fit your credit card, your keys, your lip gloss, your phone. It holds everything, and really nice. So if you know someone that's getting into running, or just like anyone really, like
anyone on the go.
Yeah, anyone on the go. It's really nice.
I am in need of all new workout sets. Like truly. I have a lot of workout sets, but I work out 4 to 6 times a week. So my workout sets get like worn down into the ground so quickly. And I feel like maybe I'll get a new workout set here and there throughout the year. But my time to kind of bulk up is when everything goes on sale around Black Friday. So I like to get, maybe 3 or 4 if I'm feeling extra generous with my money or my parents' money if I'm asking them for gifts. And my favorite workout set brand right now is a UK brand called Adanola, Adanola. It's very like basic stuff, but I absolutely love the quality. It's not quite as expensive as an Aloe or a Lululemon, but I'd argue that the quality is the same, if not even better. So highly recommend you checking out that brand if you're kind of in the mood to wear something that not every other girl at the gym is wearing. That's really, really great quality and worth the price.
I'll have to check those out. I stopped buying workout sets I mean, aside from C of E, I think that is the only workout set I purchased in the past year. So I'm still wearing like my Lululemon and Aloe things from like 3 years ago.
Girl.
So, but I'm like, they're fine, like for now, and they're expensive. So like if I was gifted something, it would be so nice because I would be able to donate like one of my old ones.
Totally. And then last on the list is definitely a splurge and maybe something that you could ask your significant other for, but it's the Dr. Dennis Gross DRX Spectralite mask. So
it's a tongue twister.
Quite a mouthful, but it is the really scary LED mask that you see girls wear before bed or maybe as they're on their computer. They're typically around $500, but I actually checked this morning and there was one on sale for $385. So I'm sure they'll have some deals, but it's just really helpful for anti-aging, acne scarring, etc. And every girl I know that has one actually uses it. I feel like that is one of those things that you maybe use for the first month and then you never kind of use again, but I think the benefits that it has and how expensive it is makes people actually get their use out of it.
That makes me think of, what's the high frequency wand? It's like zzz, 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 and you put it on your pimples.
I don't know the name, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I bet that's been on my list for a while, as well as the high frequency hairbrush or comb. I feel like any of those gadgets, nobody's just going out and purchasing.
No.
They're like saving up for it or asking for it for their birthday or the holidays. So I feel like those are boyfriends listening. I feel like these are great things to get your girlfriend.
That's one thing. If I opened up Matt's present and that's what it was, I'd be like, oh my gosh, like, okay, like, educated man that knows things that girls want. Like, wow. So if you want to impress your girlfriend, fiance, sister, if you will, that's a really good one.
All right, the next one is our favorite category, which is the bother. So anyone listening to this podcast, we have a couple favorites on this list.
First being the You Can Do Both hat. I'm actually wearing an OG version of it. So this one, unfortunately, is not for sale, / you can't see it, hopefully, but it's really dented and destroyed from a security machine in the airport. So if you are traveling this holiday season, do not have your hats kind of like looped to your bags because sometimes they come out a little destroyed and dirty. All to say, we do have a couple of You Can Do Both hats in a khaki colorway and a hunter green colorway that we are going to put back online if you want to purchase it. Honestly, every guy in my life is obsessed with the hat, but also cool girl putting on a hat to walk to the gym. This hat's for you.
Yeah, so cute. All right, the next one is Dolce Vita shoes. I have their boots. I have these cute little pointed toe, like cranberry short, skinny heel boots. They are such a staple. I wear them to work. I wear them out. I wear them everywhere. They are such good quality for a good price point. I also recently got ballet flats from Dolce Vita that are so cute, great quality. I feel like a little ballerina, like Boston Ballet. I'm ready. Just sign me. And I think you really can't go wrong. All my girlfriends have boots from Dolce Vita. Great quality, super cute styles, and like classic, timeless, if you will.
Next is a gift that I bought Ashley last Christmas, which was a 2025 or 2024 planner.
It's the best planner I've ever seen.
Yeah, I got it from Papier, I think is what you call it or how you pronounce it. But what's nice about planners is you can really customize them. And I think if you're not customizing a planner for 2025, why not? Like, I don't understand. So I customized Ashley's with her word of the year, Bloom, on it through the Papier website. But I recently found two brands that I'm personally obsessed with. One is called Mind Your Business, and it's basically a weekly and daily schedule maker. So it has like this really luxe like leather pouch, I guess, that you insert the paper into, but then it's your to-do list, your schedule, what you're manifesting for the day, what your goals are. Like, it's very, you can do both, to say the least. So that's a really cool site to look at. And then what's nice is that once you buy kind of that leather piece, you can just continually buy the insert paper for it. So it's pretty sustainable as well. And then the last brand that I'm going to buy myself for 2025 that I'm really excited about is called Still, STIL. Kind of similar concept, like really nice, like leather outer casing, if you will. And then you can decide, like they have all different types of planners that you can put into it. So definitely thoughtful, definitely something that maybe you like even ask somebody like what they prefer in terms of how they plan their days, weeks, month, and a year. But really, really nice.
I love that. I love a good planner.
And it's just something that everyone's going to buy themselves for the new year anyway. So get something a bit more thoughtful and before that they need to actually purchase it for themselves.
Exactly. You can beat them to it.
Yep.
The next one has been, I think this is one of the ones that has been on the list every single year, but MZ Wallace. I think this is such a great gift for any girl in your life. Honestly, all of our friends now have MZ Wallace purses. Mm-hmm. You can get the really small ones. You can get a bigger bag. We have the shoulder bags. I have like so many different styles. They come with all the little inserts inside. You could honestly like stuff the purse too with like your favorite lip gloss and lip liner and this and that, like a Tide stick. Like you could do like a whole like get ready with me like on the go bag. They will love it. Great quality, can't go wrong.
No, not at all. Truly, my most used item that I own is all of my MZ Wallace everything. From the daily purse to the travel bag to the cosmetic bags and travel cases that I use, like the best ever. And then last in this section is Le Spec Sunnies. Guys, I own a pair of Le Specs that every time I go out in public, I get asked by 3 people where I got these sunglasses from. And they're super nice quality for $69 a pop, pretty much. So you can't go wrong with, I know sometimes it's harder to buy sunnies for people because people like certain frames on certain faces, but I truly don't think you can go wrong with any style. They're very timeless, they're very classic, and great quality for a great price.
The next one, for the luckiest people in our life, aka our boyfriends/fiancés.
And why is buying for a man so hard sometimes?
Yeah. I feel like I've kind of nailed it down because I just get Joe clothes. The man doesn't shop for himself.
Same.
And he loves it. He's so appreciative. Or you do their favorite activity, golf. Anything golf related. It's like a dad. Like you just get them the basics and they're happy.
Yeah, truly.
Yeah, pretty great. So with that being said, the first one on the list is an Abercrombie sweat set. So I went with Joe recently. He really needed a new sweat set. We both ended up purchasing men's Abercrombie sweat sets. It is such great quality. It is so soft. He looks so good in it. They have all the basic colors. Like there's nothing better than a man in a sweat set when it just fits him so well.
Yeah.
And it's a color that looks good with their hair and skin tone. Like so good. And realistically, what else are we wearing in the winter?
Yeah.
Like they need a good sweat set. Even if they already have some, they're probably ratty. Like please throw them out and get them a new one.
100%.
And it's like, again, a great price point. They're not like too overpriced.
Yep. For the golfing men in your life, a putting mat is something that unfortunately will live in your house, but is something that will make them so happy. I even found if they already have a putting mat, I also bought my brother this like putting game last year. It's basically like this felt thing that has all these different like kind of targets for you to get the ball into, and you can either put it on the floor or you can hang it up on like a wall outside and actually swing a golf club and try to get the ball in the air to hit certain targets. Mm-hmm. So can't go wrong with anything golf related, specifically a game that they can do in the house to practice on all of their techniques.
Yeah, I got Joe a putting mat. It lives over
in your kitchen.
In the kitchen table. Honestly, it's perfect. At first, I was like, okay, you're not using your putting mat. Like, let's put it away for the season. and he would put it away, and then I was like, just bring it back out. Like, honestly, I'm so used to it at this point. It's lines a wall. We barely see it. And he honestly uses it every single day.
Yeah.
It's such a good one. Mm-hmm. And he said his putting has improved. So if you want to stop listening to your man bitch about his golf game, like, a great gift. Other things are little head covers. Joe won a head cover for some tournament that he was in, and it says like lucky with little 4-leaf clovers on it. Like, you can get really cute and customized ones, and I think you really can't go wrong. So take a look at their golf bag, and a head cover is just cute. Like, they'll be excited about it. Literally the most basic thing on this list, but I think it needs a shout out. New boxers and socks. Men don't think to repurchase these things until it's too late and they have like holes in their boxers and socks.
No,
like,
literally, why?
I think this needs to be a staple every year. We just refresh it, get it new. Honestly, I also need new underwear and socks. Like, yep. It is such a low item on the list that I never go out of my way. I have to actively be thinking about it. So that's on the list for him and myself this year.
Honestly, the perfect stocking stuffers.
Absolutely.
Leather gloves is also an item that is so luxe and something maybe you wouldn't think to buy, or your man wouldn't think to buy for himself, but if he has it, literally something that they can't live without. Matt particularly does long walks to and from work, and so the leather gloves that I bought him like is an essential in his every single day, and they also just look so like
they look so nice,
so proper, and like elevates outfits as well. So can't go wrong with those.
I would also like a pair of nice leather gloves. This was on my list last year and nobody got it for me. So I think a nice pair of gloves, like, it's just luxury. And again, something people wouldn't think of, and they'd be like, wow, like, these are really nice. You can like line them with like cashmere or some sort of nice fur on the inside. And then when you go to like a fancy dinner, or like you go to the Boston Ballet, slip those on with your jacket. Like, you just feel like a movie star.
Yeah, truly.
Need more of that.
You can't go wrong with experiences either when it comes to men. Like, I know for the wellness obsessed for girls, like, it was all about relaxation and like services that you wouldn't purchase for yourself. Same goes for men, but for honestly sports. So the local NBA team, Celtics tickets if you're in Boston, Bruins tickets, hockey tickets, something that you can experience together and make a night of it is so much fun for the both of you, and something that is a bit more expensive that maybe he wouldn't buy for himself. And then on that note, plane tickets. How iconic. Or concert tickets. Like, I always see these videos of like parents getting their daughters Taylor Swift tickets and their reaction. Like, if I opened up my Christmas gift and it was plane tickets to Europe, I would pass away. Like, imagine. So
I love that.
Get your credit cards out.
Start swiping.
Yeah.
All right, the next one is Rag & Bone. This is something, like, Joe and I are Rag & Bone, I feel. Like, our future is, again, on top of, like, having somebody that can pack for us, I will also know that I've made it when I could walk into Rag & Bone, or I walk into my closet and it's all Rag & Bone. Like, it is my favorite brand. It's very basic. I think I get this for Joe every birthday, every anniversary, every Christmas. I just walk in there. I could literally blindly grab something and pull it out, and he's going to love it, and it fits him well, and it's a nice quality piece. They are investments for sure, but if your man hasn't heard of Rag & Bone, maybe bring him in the store first, so when he opens it, he's like, oh, this is a nice shirt. Be like, yeah, bitch, that shirt was really expensive. Like, I hope you don't shrink it in the wash. Like, you need to understand the brand. But great for jeans, great for all basics. Like, such a nice store to shop for.
And then something else that men always need, but maybe they have like an Adidas duffel bag or just something that's not nice, is weekender bags or backpacks or briefcases. And a brand that Matt introduced me to is called Kodiak. It's like really nice leather goods, but you can order them online. They have all these different shades. Some look like super clean and plain. Others look a bit more like rugged, like cool textured leather bags, but you really can't go wrong. Also something that maybe he wouldn't buy for himself, but like elevating how he looks in the workplace or elevating how he looks in the airport, like something so minor but does a lot.
A man holding a leather duffel bag, hot.
Yeah, I know. Matt owning a leather duffel bag before we met, I was like, sir, like you are the mysterious man in the airport that I would see as a stranger and be like, where is he going? What does he do for a living? That man is looking pretty good.
Yep, I love it. And the final category is for the ski bunny.
Hey.
AKA just winter activities. If you live in the Northeast and you're not skiing, what are you doing? There's no other way to get through the winter.
I know.
So maybe you're just buying skis for somebody and you're like, hey, bitch, we're going to start you skiing. But if they're already a skier, here is what you can get them. A beanie or a scarf. Joe, for some reason, loves beanies. Like, honestly, not obsessed with a beanie on him, but it's something, like, I have to pick and choose my battles, and he loves them. So if I got him a beanie, he would be so excited. So, as well as a scarf. Actually, when asking Joe to help brainstorm, he's like, a scarf. Like, I think a nice scarf is, like, just such a good gift. They're so hard to find. The man loves a scarf. So, girl or boy, I think that's also a great gift. Kind of back to your accessories point.
Yeah. Heated mittens are something that Ashley owns and that I need to own because there's nothing worse than being out, whether you're walking the streets of Boston or you're on a ski mountain somewhere. Like, there's nothing worse than your toes and your fingers or hands being cold. And especially if you're a girl that has poor circulation like most of us, heated mittens and heated socks, iconic.
Yeah, I will link the exact brand of heated mittens I have. I borrowed them from one of my friends for the first time when I didn't have any ski gear in the city and it was like a last minute trip. And I loved them so much that I asked for them for Christmas. And actually, Joe and my mom both got me heated mittens of the same brand. So anyways, one of them had to return it. But I was like, they're so good. I will link the exact pair in our Like to Know It. Iconic. Can't go wrong. And then heated socks are also good. That is a great gift because they're really expensive. They're like $300.
What?
Yeah, it's crazy. So, yeah, if you want to ball out on somebody, but I've heard they are worth the price.
Or if you don't want to ball out, just warmers that people can stuff in their mittens and socks. Same thing.
Yeah.
But
I don't know why they're so expensive.
Yeah, I don't know. I had no idea. I would have guessed they were like max $100.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know, kind of crazy. The mittens are like $100-something, but yep. Okay, next one. I got these for Joe last year, but new ski goggles. You can get really nice ones. I got him a changeable lens. So if it's like a bluebird day, you can do a lighter one. If it's overcast, like you can switch out the lens. Really cool, like different colors. You can get designer ones too if you want to ball out. But a new pair of ski goggles, like people also sometimes have like 2 pairs of ski goggles if you're really into skiing. I think that's just nice. Like, again, something you're not going to buy yourself if you already have a pair, but a great thing to elevate for somebody.
And then I just looked this up because I wanted to recommend. I don't know if I spoke to this last season, but I purchased a Half Days ski set.
Oh, yes.
And it's a Denver-based brand, and it's like just really flattering ski gear for women specifically in like really cute colors. And I bought a set specifically that had like a belt that kind of cinches your waist and kind of it flatters your body because most ski gear makes people look like marshmallows.
Yeah.
And really lightweight, so it was easy to travel with as well. So if you're looking for a good ski brand to get for your ski bunny girly in your life, I would definitely recommend Half Days. It's not as inaccessible as like a Goldberg, if you will.
I was going to say.
And really trendy.
Goldberg is my favorite. Ski wear brand, it's definitely pricey, like it's an investment, but it's so nice.
Yeah.
Morgan actually last year for Christmas got me a Goldberg headband. So again, back to the accessories from a really nice brand. I was so excited. Like can't go wrong with that as well. Yeah, love that.
And then last, but certainly not least, ski tickets. Like, ski tickets are also not very affordable.
They're so expensive. And unless the person in your life had like the Icon Pass, which I have been battling buying one every single year, it's over $1,000. So you have to commit to going, I don't know, maybe like 10 times or something, and then you definitely get your money's worth. But with a New England winter, it's such a hit or miss. What if we have a crappy snow season? Like, you just never know. So gifting ski tickets is such a thoughtful gift.
Yeah. And then once again, it's a win-win for everybody because you get to go skiing as well.
Absolutely.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, happy shopping.
Happy shopping.
You
got this.
Yeah, you got this. Listen, if you get just one of these things on this list, whoever you're buying for, we'll love you and eternally forever.
Yes.
So hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please rate us 5 stars if you have not yet already. Share this episode with whoever you want to buy you a great gift this season. And we will see you next week. Love you guys.
Love ya. Bye.